Cemetery.
Louder.
As the final resting place for more than 400,000 active duty service members, veterans, and their families, its magnitude is overwhelming. Let me tell you, if I had to choose one of the most impactful national monuments to visit in your lifetime, Arlington National Cemetery should be on the top of that list. One of the most breathtaking memorials I've seen, there's nothing that better illustrates the sacrifice that our veterans have made for us than looking down at the rows of headstones in Arlington. As I sat on the tour bus, I remember looking over the rows of headstones and thinking, who would give their lives to protect people they didn't even know? Why would they want to go overseas and fight knowing there was a strong chance they wouldn't return home to their families? To me, Memorial Day means thanking these soldiers who gave their lives to protect our nation. They're selfless actions that have kept us safe. Memorial Day means the world to me. Because of the selfless actions of the veterans who fought and many who died in combat, my two grandfathers, Gordon Chater and Richard Walker, both veterans themselves, never had to see active combat. The actions of these veterans gave me the opportunity to grow up with my grandfathers and hear about their experiences as young adults in the Army and Air Force, respectively. To me, Memorial Day means hearing about my grandfather's stories of serving on an Air Force base in Arizona and serving in Germany during the Cold War. Over the years, they have shared stories that are both funny, like my pop-pop jumping out of second-story windows using his parachute skills, and serious, like my grandpa finding himself on a transport plane flying from Hawaii to California and running dangerously low on fuel. Now I understand that these may seem like silly things my grandfathers did in their service, but to a young Karenna Chater, these two men are the toughest people I know. No one has taught me so much resilience and how to withstand adversity like my grandpa and pop-pop. As I grow up surrounded by these stories, I grow more and more thankful for the reasons my grandfathers can be here today. I recognize that there is a big chance that they could have been the fallen veterans we are remembering today, but because of the sacrifice of the soldiers who fought in active combat, my grandfathers are here to share their stories. Not to sound like a broken record, but I can't stress enough how important the veterans we remember today are to me and to my family. My grandmothers could have grown old without their life partners. My parents could have grown up without their fathers, and my cousins and I would never have known our grandfathers, whom we cherish so much. Nothing can replace the sacrifice of veteran makes for their country and the lives lost in active combat, which is why it is imperative that we commemorate them and never forget. To our fallen heroes, thank you for your service.